Hello everybody and welcome to my quick look at Ravenfield. This is Ravenfield Beta 4 and it is currently free to download from itch.io and GameJolt. The links will be in the description below and on them links will be instructions on how to install it. The game is available on Windows, Mac and Linux. The game is in beta stage so there might be some bugs, so just be aware of that, but the game is still fun. The game, I think, is very much like Battlefield, which meets Unturned, and they went to like a paintball party, and yeah, I'd say that sums up the game, to be honest. It is very fun. Now, the developer's description about the game is Ravenfield is a single-player Battlefield style game. It started out as an experiment with ragdolls and AI, and will remain a slightly experimental, for fun game project. Now, the objective of the game is to beat the other team's score by 200 points. You do this by capturing flags and killing the enemy. Each flag you capture will then be a spawn point for your team. Now, if you look at the on screen now, at the top of the screen you'll see a bar which hopefully should be mostly blue with a bit of red. And you'll see there's a ×4 and a ×1 on either end in a black circle. That is how many flags you have got captured, and is also the flag multiplier. So capturing a flag will increase multiplier, so for example it's ×4. The more flags you hold, the better multiplier you will receive. So if you've got 5 flags, it'll be ×5. And the higher the multiplier you get, the more points you get per kill. So go capture them flags. Now, you can either win the game by getting more points than the other team, or just by capturing and holding all the flags. Okay, so there's 2 different maps. You've got the island, which is a very good map, and you've got a new one which is Dust Bowl, which I found personally to be a bit too big, and to be honest I got a little bit bored with it, but some people might enjoy it. I personally didn't. Now, you can either click on the map you want to play on and just start the game, or there are some customizable options. If you look here on screen now, you'll be able to see that firstly you can either change the victory score, choose how many bots you would like, and the length of time before you can respawn. Now, just a warning, 500 bots is too many. I did that and oh my gosh, did my game lag. So just be careful of how many you choose. I tend to find about 100 to 150 is okay for my PC. Secondly, you have 3 other options, which is assault mode, reverse mode and night mode. So in the normal game, you start with each team owns a flag each, and the rest of the flags are neutral for you to take. So assault mode is like the hard mode of the game. You basically start with your normal flag, but rather than having one flag, the enemy has the rest of them, which kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. Well, a lot more difficult, but it's still a fun game. Very fun, and it's more challenging, which makes it better. You have the reverse mode, which is basically you just start on the opposite side of the map to what you normally do. And then night mode comes in. Night mode makes it dark. That's all it does, it makes it dark. But it makes it harder. Not by much, but it just makes it dark. I don't know, the whole sort of feel of the game changes. It is more immersive, and the game is very immersive, believe it or not. With its sort of cartoon sort of characteristics and stuff like that. It's very sort of, it really does pull you in and you spend hours playing this game. It is absolutely amazing the developers have done with this game. So yeah, the night mode, it makes it harder, but it's still fun. Night mode also has this kind of like ambient music sort of sound. The normal game doesn't. It just has you just firing, shooting, all them sort of sounds. But this one had like a kind of music or some sort of like wind whistling or something like that, and it made it very more immersive. I really liked it. So having all the options ticked, reverse mode, assault mode and night mode, can make the game very interesting. Give it a try. Don't give it a try if it's your first time though. Definitely don't do that. You can also spectate the game, which is kind of cool. If you want to do this, just press and hold the S key when you select which map you like, and basically you just can look around the map. Now, one feature of the game which is my absolute favourite, I think it's the best feature of the game so far, is the slow motion. Oh my gosh, did I have so much fun with this, guys. It is amazing. None of this was done in after the sort of game. This is all done in game, real time. So if you press the caps lock, you toggle on and off the super slow motion. Or if you press and hold shift and caps lock, it's regular slow motion. And it is so much fun, guys. I must have spent like 2 hours just alone sort of doing the slow motion, just shooting things, making things look amazing. It is awesome. I'm so glad the developers put that in. That for me is one of the best features. I know I keep saying it, but honestly, it is really, really good. I really enjoyed that. So on the main screen down in the bottom corner, you will see that it says the developer's name, which is, I think, Johan Bussel, which I think it's the developer. But there's also the Twitter sign. If you click on that, go follow them on Twitter, you will sort of get updates about the game, stuff like that. The game is definitely worth the download, guys. I definitely would do it. So don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. This is the end of my quick look. I'm going to go back and play some more. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.